Welcome to Quantum Leap Advantage. And we call it Quantum Leap Advantage because you follow these precepts and you will have an unfair advantage on the competition. You're not here to be comfortable. You're here to go beyond. I am qualified to be here because I have been dirt poor. Poorer than anybody in this room. I come from the ghettos of East Los Angeles, the barrio as it's called. I had been expelled from school 5 times. I was 10 years old. One time for dropping an aquarium on my teacher, but I missed him. I only hit him in the shoulder with the aquarium. Again, I was 16 and a half. I had been expelled a couple more times. The head of our school gave me my diploma and said, "Get off campus, Mr. Pena. We don't want your kind here because you're just going to disrupt graduation." And I did. And I was 21, had flunked out of university 3 times, and volunteered for the draft to go away to the Vietnam War. This was a turning point in my life. Quite by accident, I became an officer and went through OCS and learned discipline. And what most of you lack in this audience, and in every audience I speak before, is the discipline to be a high-performance individual. And if I can do it, coming from the background that I came from, then there's no doubt in my military or civilian mind that you can do it. It is extremely difficult to do what I'm talking about. But the difference is, I say it's difficult, other people tell you it's easy, and the other people haven't done it. But it's not impossible. What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice to be a high-performance individual? One of my best friends, he does not believe the success that I've had because he knew me as a child, as an adolescent. He can't begin to fathom how I've turned my life around and focused on being a high-performance person. High-performance people practice. They practice being high-performance people, and you are who you hang around with, and that's how you'll be measured. And if you hang around with non-high-performance people, guess what? Are you willing to release the beast? What does that mean? Are you willing to make the change? Are you willing to look at life differently? People do big changes for 2 reasons. Desperation and inspiration, ladies and gentlemen. Which cue do you fall into? Are you desperate? Are you inspired? High-performance people have commitment as one of their strongest characteristics. How committed are you? Unfortunately, most men and women lead quiet lives of desperation. I can't imagine what it would be like to get up in the morning and not enjoy what you're doing. Why do Europeans spend 3 to 6 weeks on holiday, and the average American spends 2.1 weeks on holiday? Because you don't like what you're doing. That's why. And if you think it's any other reason, you're living in a dream world. Dedication, perseverance, discipline. And we talk more about it all day long. But those are just some of the characteristics of high-performance individuals. Believe me, I've been more broke than anybody in this room. Again, I didn't have a silver spoon. I came from nothing but hundreds of millions and live on a grand estate, a 15th century storybook castle, Deathly Castle in Deathly, Scotland. In short, there's no doubt if I can do it, you can do it, and that is my message. Hopefully, this is your wake-up call.